Have you ever wondered what happened to the deaf people in Nazi Germany? Adolf Hitler's plan was to eliminate anyone who was not a perfect Aryan. He killed 6 million Jewish people. Many people may not be aware there were other victims too, the deaf. Mary Lou has this report.
Many people died in the concentration camps. After the war, there were survivors, some of whom are still alive today. Through an exhibit, the memories of some of the deaf survivors have become a part of history.
In former times I look around and see much of the elder generation of the deaf community in Germany. They are married, they have kids, and I am wondering about this fact. And in this sport gathering I met a very old good friend, and I asked him so about the table, and you are married? And he looked around very anxious and said, please come with me, and he take me into a separate room. And there he was anxious and ashamed and looked around and looked also to the door. And then he said, he made two signs for me, two signs. First, second. I said, what that? I said, that's sterilize by force.
Dr. Horst Wiesold's discovery of this hidden horror of eugenics, attempting to breed a better race, prompted him to begin his research into the lives of these people. Deaf Germans were asked to submit to sterilization. They had no choice but to comply. The Jewish deaf were taken to the concentration camps. It is these forgotten people who inspired an exhibit that was brought to Gallaudet University recently. It was accompanied by a series of workshops that deal with the past, present, and future impact of the Holocaust. In der Nacht, German for In the Night, is a photo-narrative chronicling the story of Rose and Max Feld. Throughout the exhibit are paintings by deaf artists. David Bloch, a survivor of Dachau, and Morris Broderson. In der Nacht really began in 1983 with a memorial program in Los Angeles for deaf survivors of the Holocaust. It was then that Rose and Max Feld's photo album emerged. The album Max put together about their childhood, their life together in Germany, their marriage, and the Holocaust. Max died in Birkenau. In 1985, Marla Patel and Michelle Baron combined the Feld story with Dr. Wiesold's research to create In der Nacht. The title came from this photograph of deaf Jews in happier times.
It's such a beautiful photograph because the young people are gathered around the campfire, enjoying the fire, not thinking of that as something frightening, not thinking about the night as something to be concerned or worried about. And that was the image that's created when we think of what happened to those people in the picture, that their lives went up in flames.
People came to see the exhibit and to hear the stories from the survivors themselves.
Rose's exact words, how she felt, what happened to her. I can see the picture through the artist's eyes. Really, there is nothing like this. You have to see it yourself to believe it really happened.
I felt I should keep the album with me as a remembrance. After it was all over, I went to California. I had so many dreams. I kept hoping my husband would be alive again. Really, he never came back.
I was sent to a farm in Czechoslovakia to hide my identity. But my sisters were unhappy with those people, so we were sent back home. We found my parents had already gone to a prison camp. Where? I had no idea. So we were sent to a camp too, to Bergen-Belsen. My first day there, I thought I would never come out alive. I thought I would stay until, who knows? But in the back of my mind, I still had some hope that one day I would come out alive.
Of course, I can't forget. I was angry. What happened? Brutality, cruelty, harassment, persecution. It's an old story. Oppressing Jews, losing homes, losing jobs, on and on, many things. You can see it and read about it. Why should I tell you? Over and over again it's been told. It was truly brutal, such bad times. It was terrible times. We starved, had no money. I starved. Who was there to help? No one.
Indernacht had a great impact on those who came and experienced the exhibit.
As a Jewish person, I appreciate my religion more after seeing their experiences during such terrible times. The Holocaust. I've heard about it, but I've never really seen it for myself. I came tonight, and what I saw was very moving, very affecting.
I've resisted going through this in the past because of all the dark, painful complexities. But I feel now that by going through that door, by exploring, I will learn a new part of the Jewish faith that has been repeated time and time again in Jewish history.
It's really important to preserve the pictures. I strongly advocate using the pictures to tell the story to future generations, because the survivors won't last forever, but the pictures will.
Many of these deaf survivors have remained silent, only sharing their experiences with family and a few chosen friends. Finally, this exhibit has allowed their story to be told.
The Holocaust happened over 40 years ago. In 20 or 30 years, there may be no eyewitnesses left to tell the stories. We need to preserve their memories.